Mark from Truth Seeker again, and downloaded another picture from Sol 589, and I found this strange thing. I mean, it's all the way in the back of the picture. I just don't know what to make of it, but it's just strange. I mean, there's 3 holes back here. There's something blurred out right here. There's black thing that looks like it's lifted on some type of base. There's 1, 2, 3 circles. Look at this thing. It's got, I don't know, almost looks like something illuminated on top of it with 6 lights lifted on an angle. I mean, I don't know. I'm just describing. This thing looks to be like some type of piece of machinery. I'm going to try to get in close so you can get an idea, but it almost looks like a building. I mean, it is far back. I mean, see how it comes out? It almost looks like 1, 2 floors of a building. Look at this, 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3, like it's got stacks coming out. Then like it comes out, I mean, you see how it comes around? Here almost looks like there's a tunnel going in. You see what I'm talking about the stacks? Here it looks to be like another part. There it comes around. I mean, this looks maybe like a roof. I mean, and it's got this weird thing here. I mean, does that really look like rocks to you? I mean, look at this stuff. Look at this here. See this in the back here? This almost looks like a water tank up in the air. Very strange, my friends. Then we come over here. Look at this, how it comes out. See how it's perfectly rounded, like a platform? There's something up in the air there. This almost looks like a satellite picture, you know, like when you're looking at like Google Maps and stuff. It almost looks like you're looking at like some type of satellite picture. And look at this thing. This is lifted in the air. Look at the shadow. This thing is up in the air. Looks like it's got some type of walkway or something, path to get up to it. I mean, look at it. This is lifted up in the air. There's a shadow. There's the shadow right underneath it. I mean, I had to manipulate the picture a little to get this kind of resolution. Play with the color and stuff. But look at this stuff back here. I mean, this thing is actually up in the air. And look at this stuff. I just don't know what to make of it. The only thing I'd come up with is some type of building or facility. Look at this thing. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks to be like a skateboard ramp, kind of like you'd come up it, but of course it's not what it is. But this is blurred out of here. I mean, these pictures are getting really crazy. I mean, it's almost like they're saying, hey, here it is, guys. You want it, you got it. And look at this. This almost, I mean, looks like some type of, it looks like you're looking from a satellite picture. I mean, look at the way this comes out. Just stay blurred. I mean, it almost looks like it's some type of quarry or something. You know, as they're quarrying out and coming down, and I don't know. I just don't know what to make of it. I mean, it really does not look like rocks. Now look at this, it almost looks like a facility. Look at the stacks. Look at the way the stacks are spaced. They're almost evenly spaced. You see that? How they're... I'm going to zoom in. We're going to lose a lot of... we're going to lose some of the resolution, but just so you can see. I mean, look at... There's 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks going way up. And this is a little closer into the picture. Oh, you see, look at this. You see how, like, when you look from an airplane, how you see different parts of land that are like a farm or cropland. Look at this, it looks like a road. This weird thing. I mean, it really does look like you're looking from a satellite, like a satellite picture. And this almost looks like it's lit under here, like these are lights hanging. Look at this strange thing. I mean, it looks like it's got pipes coming up. Look at this thing just hanging. So it looks like these three things, I mean, to me it looks like they're flying in the air. Or they're just, you know, like helium or something. I don't know. You know, just don't know what the... Just trying to give you some type of explanation. Look at this. Look at this wall, how it just comes out. I mean, look at that. What? And the way it's just hanging here. You see the shadow underneath? I mean, come on. You got to be kidding me. It almost looks like staging or something. And just look at the way that is just hanging there. It almost looks like there's nothing underneath it. Look at the shape of some of these blocks. Look at this thing. Look at this one too. It looks like gigantic rivets in it. Look at this. Look at the structures. I got a picture from another, it's another one of these from the same soul. It looks like there's just a boat hanging around, just an old boat. Or an old raft that somebody would use. Look at this, how it's just raised. Look at this, it looks like a giant platform. And you can see the separation. It almost looks like there's no cracks or nothing in it. I mean, what are the chances of that happening? Look at this stuff. This looks to be almost like a box with something in it sticking. There's a bunch of stuff sticking out of it. I'm just trying to give you a description. I'm not saying that's what it is. You know, what my mind thinks some of this stuff is, and what your mind thinks some of this stuff is, could be, you know, two different things. I got about 60-something thousand hits, which is not really a lot for YouTube, but then again, I've only been doing this for a little over a month. And 95% of them are in agreement with what I see and what I'm saying. So that's the only reason that I keep doing this, is because of those 95% of those people. Could even be higher. You know, I'm just saying around 95% of them have some really nice stuff to say. You know, lawyers, doctors. I got a priest. I had a minister. I got a guy that says he's an ex-NASA employee. He gave me the heads up on a moon picture. I did a little video on it. He gave me a link. He told me what to go look at, and I mean, I was, kind of flabbergasted. You could check the video out yourself. And he told me where to look in the picture exactly, and there was some crazy stuff. He said he's going to email me with a link to another picture, supposedly one from Mars and one from the moon. That he says will blow me away. So we'll see. I mean, you meet a lot of liars, but I mean, the moon picture kind of caught me off guard. We'll see. I'm not taking it too seriously, but the moon picture was pretty cool. Now I know a little more about Mars. So that moon picture, if anybody knows anything about it, take a look at the video and let me know what you think. Look at some of this stuff. Look at this. It almost looks like a hook. Look at this. Looks like a buried face. There's perfect circles. More. Look at this. Looks like something old and rusted. Look at that. I mean, look at that stuff, babe. Look at this. Looks like a perfect cylinder. Alright, let me take one more quick scan up here. And I think that's about it for this. If you see anything else, just leave it in the comments, and like always, I'll put the link in there. Look at this, how it's bent under. Look at that. I mean, how could that be a rock? I mean, really, I'm not just trying to be funny, or I mean, how could this stuff be rocks? I mean, look at the bends in it. Just look at the way it's bent. I mean, how could that be a rock? And it's just totally, how straight it is, and totally hollow. I mean, whatever happened up here was just immense. Violent and immense. And I feel sorry for the people that were there. I mean, if you haven't, or you're some of my younger viewers, go check out Pompeii in Italy. Just look at some of the videos and pictures that are out there. If that doesn't break your heart to imagine what those people, little babies, children, what they must have went through, the terror they must have felt, then you're not human. I mean, it's just, I'm a very compassionate person, and you think about things like that, and it's just unbelievable. What the fear. I'm sure, most of us have been in almost like near car accidents, or, that weird thing in your life where, man, my life could have just ended. And that fear and how quick it is and how it could shake you up for the whole day. Just imagine that, and then dying with that fear. The imprint it must leave on the land. And alright guys, I think that's about it for now. Truth Seekers out.